morning. You're watching FloorDaily.net, and I'm Kemp Harr. We're at Surfaces 2023, and we're the second day of the show, and I'm in the MSI space with Manny Llerena, the senior team leader, and Emily Holle, the director of design and trend, right?
That's correct, Kemp. Good to be with you early this morning.
Yeah, we're here early. There's nobody in the space right now because you agreed to meet with us early so we could get an early start. And so let's start with MSI. Obviously started out kind of as a distributor and sourcing product all over the world. Got started in stone and then in porcelain, and then you've continued to add categories, and now you're even a manufacturer, right?
That is correct. We have now 2 manufacturing facilities for LVT and also for our Q quartz facilities.
That's right. And business has been good. I know you've been growing. Tell us a little bit about, I think you're just under $3 billion in sales, right?
Yeah, 2022 was a great year for us. We were up 25% in these categories of floor, wall tile, and hardscapes. Just a little under $3 billion in total revenue. 7 new distribution centers throughout the U.S. and a huge new Savannah facility, 750,000 square feet. So starting to support our growth.
Mm-hmm. And your founder just retired, but the sons are maintaining the business, right?
They really are, yeah. It's a continuation. We don't see any shift at all in our strategy, and we're looking forward to continued growth with them.
Yeah, and you were talking about some things you're doing for your customers, given the fact that things might be a little soft this year, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to be a different year in 2023. I think our audience all understands that. I think we're all going to have to claw and find new ways to find business. And one of the ways is understanding the customer that's walking into your store and what are they looking for. And that's really the focus that Emily does every year on our top trends for 2023.
Mm-hmm. Emily, why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, great. We really work hard to find trends that are approachable, that people really understand. We scour the globe. We look at paint trends, cabinet trends, textile trends, and we make sure our products meet those trends. We want to know that we have the right colors to go with those paint trends. For example, greens and blues are trending in cabinetry, so we have tile that's going to complement those trends, or flooring that's going to look great with those paint trends. We really make sure they're approachable and that everyone can put them in their home, and they're not just pie in the sky, out there kind of trends, but very doable, really what people want in their homes.
Okay. And you actually helped us in our February issue, which comes out next week, and you contributed to our article on trends. I appreciate that.
Yes, that was fun. I mean, I think visual design, showing people what they want to see in their homes, really inspiring them is very important. People can't take a tile or take a piece of LVT and see it in their home, so having these articles and people contribute in that way can really inspire people and get them excited about color and design and using it in their home. So that was great.
All right, so I know you've got some exciting news. You've added another category, right?
We have added another category. We're now in the engineered hardwood line. We're starting out in the better best aspect of the business with 2 products, a Ladson, which is a 1/2-inch European white oak, and a McCarran, which is a 86 by 9.5 inch, a huge product in a sawn cut 7-ply. 5/8 inch, so we're very excited about these categories. You'll be able to see some of the colors, I think, when we show you the items, but we're very excited, and I think going to be disruptive in those new categories and price points.
I remember at the NFA meeting last year, you were also talking about your turf program, right?
We are coming out with turf. I think, we talked about clawing this year and finding new businesses. I think hardscapes is one of those categories that retailers really need to look at, and turf is just another addition to that hardscape assortment.
And what about on your base business, the porcelain and stone side? What are you doing?
So porcelain and stone, we're really using our expertise in how we look at our business in quartz and translate it also how we do it into the tiles. I think Emily can talk a little bit more about our new Miraggio line. It's taking our best-selling quartz line and now bring it into a tile. Not only to have that combination of countertop and floors, but understanding the trend and bringing it out in categories. Emily, maybe you can talk.
Yeah, so one of our favorite things to do is look at our different businesses and learn from them. So, for example, we have a great selling quartz color, it's named Miraggio. It's doing really well. It's a really beautiful, naturally veined product, and everyone loves it. So we said, hey, if this is doing well in quartz, why don't we bring it over to tile? And we had the same thing happen in LVT. We learned that these blonde colors were really trending up when we introduced our Everlife line. And so we took the blonde colors and applied it across our other businesses in tile and in countertops. We noticed we didn't have mosaics in those warm colors. So we really used data and information we learned from all of our different categories and pulled together these looks across different surfaces. So it's a great way to learn from one category and apply it to a next, and it's really working well.
So in these factories that you source products from, I mean, you come there, you tell them what you want. I mean, you give them the design, right?
Absolutely. I mean, we scour the globe and we try to find on-trend products that are really exciting and people love, but we definitely dictate the color. We say, hey, blonde is trending, or we need new grayish tones or taupes and blacks and all these different colors. We absolutely have our hand on every single detail, down to the thickness of the vein, the structure of the vein, the colors of everything is definitely influenced by us.
And Kemp, if I could add to that, that's just another tribute to what retailers need to focus on. When it came to marble tiles, the large, thick veins was in last year, but now they want a more subtle, thinner vein. And these are the things that we can help our retailers understand and bring them to life of what is the consumer looking for today, and Emily does a great job of bringing that to life.
Let's talk about the LVT category. You actually make your own LVT in Georgia. Tell us about how that business is doing.
So the LVT business is king. I think we'll do just shy of $1 billion in LVT, which is incredible. We think that the LVT category is going to continue to commoditize. People are going to look for these opening price points and these really workhorse products that are in their budgets. And so this year we've taken new lines to expand those categories. Example is Ashton, which was our entry 4.4 6 mil. We now offer it in a 2.0 and a 4.4 12 mil. Same thing with our workhorse Cyrus. We now offer a 20 mil product. So any price point that a retailer needs to open up those categories in their markets, we're going to have them to them at the right price points.
All right, guys. Well, appreciate you spending time with our viewers and telling us about what's going on with MSI. Again, been talking to Manny and Emily here in the MSI space, and you've been watching Kemp Harr and FloorDaily.net.